What's up guys, my name is Marc Steiner, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Samsung T7 Touch. Let's get right into it. The successor to the super popular T5, the T7 Touch is the latest small and fast SSD external hard drive from Samsung. It's thinner than the previous T5 and a bit longer too, making it almost exactly the same size as a credit card. This hard drive works with Mac, PC, and iPad. Right now you can get this drive in either black or silver, and I obviously opted for the black because it looks dope, and you can choose between the 500GB, 1TB, or 2TB configurations. This right here is the 1TB option. This hard drive comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable, as well as a USB-C to USB-A for all of us who aren't rocking the latest Apple laptop. The cables are about a foot long and are really thick and rubbery, so they'll probably be pretty durable in the long run. The biggest aesthetic change on the hard drive from the T5 is the new light-up fingerprint reader on the center left. The drive supports AES 256-bit encryption, and now you can unlock it with your fingerprint. You can also unlock it the good old-fashioned way with a password. To set this up, you first have to install the software onto your device, which I did on my MacBook. On this first main screen is where you can choose the security settings you want and rename the drive. You can choose to have security mode off, but if you're buying this drive, you probably want it on. When you select security with password and fingerprints, you're then prompted to create a password for your drive and scan your fingerprint. If you've ever set up Touch ID on an iPhone or MacBook, you're familiar with this process. I found the fingerprint scanner to be a little bit less forgiving than Touch ID, as your finger has to be perfectly placed in order for it to register. Once you're done with the process, the drive is good to go. The only settings available are turning security mode off, changing the password, adding more fingerprints, and changing the name of the drive. Up to 4 fingerprints can be registered, so if you want to share your drive, you can. Or you could just register your own fingers. When you connect the drive to any device, you're going to have to unlock it to access the information on it. The drive will show up as a connected device, but until your fingerprint has been scanned or password has been entered, it will not display any files. Once your fingerprint has been scanned or your password entered, files will appear on your drive. Samsung will also be releasing a T7 without the fingerprint reader later this year, so if you're not really interested in that feature and want to save a couple bucks, that might be for you. The big selling point of this drive, aside from its sleek look and portable size, is its speed. The T7 is now using PCIe NVMe as well as a USB 3.2 Gen 2 connection for ridiculous read-write speeds. Samsung is advertising speeds of 1050 megabytes per second for read and 1000 megabytes for write. I found in my testing using the Blackmagic speed test that I wasn't quite getting those numbers. Straight out of the box, I was getting speeds around 780 megabytes per second for writing and 850 megabytes read. However, I had a hunch that once I reformatted it for Mac that those speeds would go up, and I was right. There was a marginal increase in speed after reformatting the drive for macOS Journaled, coming in at about 850 megabytes per second write and 890 megabytes per second for read. Alright guys, that's it from me. Let me know in the comment section down below, are you excited about this kind of tech? Are you going to be buying a Samsung T7? Let me know. My name has been Marc Steiner, and I will see you next time.